Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. Fall River Media News. I broadcast Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6:30 at 6 o'clock. Sorry, at 6 o'clock. Today. So I mean, what is going on here in Fall River, Mass? In Fall River. I mean, shootings everywhere. I mean, what is going on? I mean, you hear shooting up at Abby's Grill. You hear a shooting everywhere at Tripp Street in Tiverton. I mean, what is going on with this stuff, man? I mean, wow, it's crazy out there, man. It is. It's nuts. So just kind of like really wondering, so what is up with everybody? Yeah, it was just today. It was just on the Jeff Larry. I called in that Jeff Larry show, and wow, man, holy mackerel! I mean, yeah, it was actually crazy on that show too over there. Yeah, so today I just kind of put up some new videos. I took them today, so and just want to really let everybody know. If you guys come on, if you guys can hear me, please shout out. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can hear me, yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's totally nuts out there. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm on live right now, if you guys are out there, because I got some interesting stories, to say today. So yeah, shootings. 2 teens are accused of helping shoot at the scene. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah. Can you hear me? Somebody must be listening out there. So if you can hear me, post it up there. If you can't, then I don't know what to tell you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to what I want to talk about. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dangerous out there. You know what I'm saying? Shooting on next to Abby's Grill. Next to Abby's Grill. Then it was Tripp Street. Then it was Tripp Street in Tiverton. I mean, wow. I mean, a lot of things. Accidents. I saw an accident one time where a car and truck hit the pole. Yeah, it's horrible. Let's see here. What I'm gonna do here today. Fall River Restaurant Weekly on Pleasant Street is Streetscape funding to a story. Yeah. Well, man admitted to a role in Eastern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and drug trafficking and organizations after 21 kilometers. Everyone can see the you have 20/20 vision. Yeah. Massachusetts and Rhode Island fought in court over the city. Middletown considers changing zoning codes to increase affordable housing, which will be good. Suspects are due in court today for the separator of deadly attacks in Fall River. First shootings on Thursday. Yeah, it's really crazy.
Deadly incidents. The first one happening here in Fall River on Thursday morning when Fall River police say a deadly shooting occurred near Rock and Franklin Street. The victim, 18-year-old Colas Jamal Mills Good, Fall River police say an 18 and 19-year-old are now under arrest and charged with accessory to murder after the fact, but police say more arrests could be made. Now, the second incident happened Friday night inside a rooming house on Tripp Street. The Bristol County DA's office says 44-year-old Joseph Bump was stabbed to death yesterday. The DA upgrading a charge against a 42-year-old suspect to murder. The DA says the victim and the suspect did know each other and both lived inside that rooming house. All three suspects are expected to be arraigned later this morning. Reporting live in Fall River, Matt Reed, WCBB News Center 5. Thank you, Matt.
It just feels illegal.
Well, I mean, yeah. Wow, there was a lot more than that in court today. A lot more than that. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Rudy Giuliani says he will be disrupted, but the supporting Trump would help me in heavens of sticking to my principles. Great. Trump floated method from the Supreme Court to further delay the trial without giving him full immunity. Debate sparks food truck in Massachusetts now accepted SNAP benefits from residents. Fan voted in high school boy hockey player in 4 years. Westport firefighter paramedics kept busy answering nearly 60 calls for service. Immigrants working permits stranded signs in December. Man convicted of Providence Cafe murder. Wow, what is this, man? This is dad's cut off hole of his shirt and his daughter can take bottom when mom is away. Wow. Remembering this fire destroyed Fall River. Notre Dame Church, I remember that fire. Healy defends privacy on out-of-state travelers following disclosure in February's trip. Body cams footages shed light on Massachusetts police arresting several juveniles, and McDonald's refused 60,000 stimulus checks in the 2024. These are requirements. Intends to debate Governor Healy intents innovative programs and converted empty office buildings into residential space. Why should we actually do that? I mean, why can't we just send these people back? These people need to go back. Okay? I mean, first off, okay, there was no plan for these people to come to the United States. Okay? No plan at all. And Moore Healy had no plan, okay, for these people to come here, okay, at all, okay. So, I mean, why are these people still here, okay? Why is Governor Healy trying to, push the issue and have them and still have forcing people to give up office space? So that way they could be actually shelters in place for them. Okay, so that's my question. Why can't we just send them back? Okay, I mean, we can send them back where they came from, and that's the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Boston immigrant shelter is chicken pox outbreaks, and later in February, a few cases are chicken pox were detected, and Roxbury immigrants shelter prompting the health officials implement. Wow, Jesus, chicken pox. Wow, in the shelters. Yeah, wow. I mean, you're helping these people out. Why ain't these Boston immigrant shelter chicken pox outbreak? And later in February, a few cases of chicken pox were detected by Roxbury immigrant shelter, prompting the health officials in placement precautionary measures of reports of Massachusetts Department of Public Health, DPH, while no case of varicose chickenpox have been reported in Melanie cases, restrictions, complex overflow shelters since March 1st. A spokesperson for the DPH confirms that percentage of a small number of positive cases in days leading up to that date, and the exact numbers of the cases and the timeline of internal positive diagnosis were not specified. So wow, I mean, I already know what chicken pox are. Okay, because I know I had them. How you doing, Scott Anthony? Thank you. That's, well, yeah. I always do talk about Toptics all the time. Even when people do share Toptics, I do talk about them all the time too as well. And throughout review of cleaning protocols at the sites and to ensure continuous diseases and prevention measures, and additionally by the DPH maintains close communication with the Boston Public Schools and Boston Public Health Commissions, and providing regular updates on situations at the shelter. Hashtag Boston immigrations, border crisis, and hashtag chickenpox, hashtag shelter, hashtag Massachusetts, and USA. So I mean, chickenpox. I've had them, and when you get them, sometimes it itches. But it's not fun to have. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually not fun to have. It ain't. But like I said, in Massachusetts, there was a lot of shootings going on, a lot of stabbings going on. I mean, people today are not safe here in the city. Trump, yes, Trump for president, absolutely. That is a fact. That's absolutely. Yes, I am a conservative and Republican, and also on the Republican committee too. So as well. So I just wanted to let you know that. But anyways, get back to the Toptics and everything. Yes, I mean chicken pox. They are. You can actually itch. From them, and and it's. I mean it. But if you got caramel lotion, right? If you do get caramel lotion would work. We should be in fighting and the worst in others, but countries are bringing soldiers home. Yes, yeah, you're right, Scott Anthony. You're right. Bringing soldiers home. Yes. I mean, just say that Joe Biden, $20 billion to Ukraine, $20 billion to Ukraine, I mean, that's a lot of money. And matter of fact, what I want to say is, Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, he won his election again. So I mean, what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying, Vladimir? So Massachusetts Target shoppers must adopt new checkout registers. Yeah. Let me see. Let's see here. These Free Fall River dogs have been waiting to find their favorite homes. Could be helped. Okay. Senators settle others in shelter showdowns. New Bedford and Fall River Bridge ongoing maintenance work. Well, I just want to talk about the New Bedford Bridge. It's ongoing maintenance work. Let me see what it's ongoing maintenance work. New Bedford to Fall River, WBZM is two of the South Coast's most prominent bridges. The New Bedford, the Fairhaven Bridge, and Fall River Braga Bridge are set to ongoing shoulder sweeping on Tuesday night into Wednesday, which is today. According to Massachusetts Department of Transportation, shoulders sweeping will affect traffic in both bridges. New Bedford and Fairhaven Bridge sweeping and expect to take place between 9 p.m. Tuesday, which is today, at 6 a.m. Wednesday. Maintenance and debris removal will take place along with the right lane curb. So if you're gonna take that bridge, the Brightman Street Bridge, I think yes, they are doing a clean sweep over there on debris. So just be careful. Massachusetts State Police is controlling the traffic on both bridges with the rolling roadblocks, and MassDOT says there will also be signs and law enforcement details to guide traffic through the work area. Drivers should expect delays and reduced speed at all work weather permits. Hilarious. Google reviews all these New Bedford and Fairhaven bridges. We all be there. You think made it with a couple of minutes, but to separate, spare only to get caught at the red light at the bridge closes. Some of us turn around and others wait. What most of you don't do, however, it takes our angers to the internet, but permanently serve the people have a result to both hilarious and relate. With an average rating of 2 stars, Google is love and to hate it. South Coast landmarks provides it less close enough to the stuck waiting for grab their phones and pour out and their feelings online for glowing and to glowing here with people who have to stay above the New Bedford and Fairhaven Bridge. Wow, that's cool. That is true. We should be fighting in a. I gotta go and change my glasses around again. So hold on, because I gotta read these comments because I got comments over here that I need to read. Should be no fighting. Wars in other countries bringing other soldiers home. Of course, yeah. I mean, that is also true. You know what I'm saying? And yes, that is also true. And also, I want to let me see here. Okay, for Massachusetts violent crimes population of 6,981.974 report total murders 148, rape 2,033, robberies 2,630, assault 17,673. Okay. The United States violent crime population 33,300.287.557. That's the population. Murder 21,156. Rape 1,000. 1,033.294. Robberies 2220, 450. Assault 89,309.80. Wow. Rates per 1,000. Okay, so I mean, changes becoming victims in property crime 10,070. Okay, burglaries 9,000.9. 68. Theft 57,784. Motor vehicle theft 6,962 per 1,000. Motor vehicle theft, burglary, 89,000. 289,900, 293. Theft, 4.67, 2.363. Motor vehicle theft, 94,000, 294,000, 2.173. Rates per thousand, 270, 1402, 283. So that's down to 19. Population cities in Massachusetts: Boston, Brockton, Cambridge, Fall River, Fall River, Framingham, How Hill, Lawrence, Lowell, Lynn, New Bedford, Norton, Quincy, Somerville, Springfield, and Worcester. Okay, so these are all the statistics that was happening. Okay, these are all the statistics. Okay, and chances are becoming victims of violent crimes. 1 in 311 in Massachusetts. How you like that one? Great. So I mean, hey. I mean, you people are just kind of like really don't understand, okay? I mean, like Mayor Paul Coogan, he don't understand that, Fall River, we are the worst in Fall River, okay, and and everyone says that crime is going down. No, of course not, Look at this. Federal judge rules illegal immigrants can own guns under the Second Amendment. Oof. For a doctor serving Kobe practitioner as a nurse surgeon in his hometown of Fall River is a dream come true. Prosecutors' penalties in gig driver case could be quitted large. I found wow. Excuse me. Intense debates in Massachusetts led away the first state created an office of energy transmission. Cause dry mouthing. All right. Let's see here. Here is a minimum possible Social Security benefits of 62, 66, and 67, and 70. Puerto Rico and Massachusetts. Watch video showing more than 100 bikers halt traffic in Boston Expressway. Putin, World War III, one step away. Boston celebrates St. Patrick's Day with a bagpipes and parade and floats, and a girl almost gets kidnapped by a stranger of a person wearing all black, and the girl traumatized, but she'll still be fine. I am the girl's school, and I am here. Neighbor yesterday was help days and convince, and she was playing outside of a backyard. Wow. Our AIM story really coming back. Announcements and difficult to provide. Maybe homeowners was surprised to hear a sound coming from a wall, only to be shocked when they realized it was what it is. Gas prices are in Massachusetts are compared in February. Nearby of these 11 things in dollar stores, New England and New York. Wednesday, Williams' son Kevin Hunter Jr. hits with a conviction notice of luxury Miami high rise after he cut off from mom. Let's see here. A long time ago, this green home was having a party allowed, and then me and my aunt seems in 2022 there were 6, and they living closer to me, but they lived Brilliant Street like me, but their house colors is green like me, but my address is 18 Brilliant Street, and there hasn't been there. Wow. Convictional debates describable by 6 Massachusetts. Each Grander faces charges for organizing mock Sullivan. My God, man! I mean, there is so much stuff going on here in Fall River. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, probably not only here in Fall River, but throughout the whole state. You know what I'm saying? You know, that joins rent for free. Their homes and communities, families are for, but rule means they can only stay for a set time. Yeah. So, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, let me see here, because I know there's a lot of things that are, let's see here, and the Destro Marquise gives 10 of millions to out of staters, but not to be Rhode Island small business. Wake up, parents allegedly passed out drunk by beach vacations while their kids are wandering away. Tax relief is coming to Massachusetts with IRS direct files. A new study shows that sleeping less than 6 or 5 hours per night may be a warning sign of your likelihood. Monster penalties for impersonation in Massachusetts. Massachusetts State Lottery winnings and Powerball tickets sold at Cumberland Farms. Pick up one, you might be the winner. Let me see here. Author subscribe has gone missing in the ocean. Okay. Disgrace Biden nominating U.S. attorney who was paraded as national leader as law license suspended. Wow. Waterbury man gets 29 years in prison for kidnapping murder in Massachusetts man. Whew, that's a heavy penalty right there. I would like to take a look at all that. Hartford and Waterbury man was sentenced to 29 years in federal prison for participating in a kidnapping and murder of a Massachusetts man in 2020. Colleen Robinson was also known as a Cutting 41 was sentenced Tuesday, which is today, 348 months of imprisonment for following by 5 years supervised release. Ooh, man, that's quite a bit. According to evidence is presented by in court, Robinson and Brandon Baptiste kidnapped 28-year-old Francisco Roman Jr. from a home at the gunpoint on Christmas Eve in 2020. Yeah, well, that was in 2020, but they are doing that trial now. I don't know why they're doing it now, but they are. Man pleaded not guilty of holding without bail and a fatal stabbing in Fall River. Joseph Bump. Yeah. Let me see this one. Connecticut considers striking law for short-term rental ahead in the summer seasons. Fall River people are getting approved for loans and paying off their bills. Yeah. Man pleaded not guilty for the 2021 homicide in Leonard. Two Fall River men arrested connection with the 18-year-old homicide. Man pleaded not guilty for held without bail, fatal stabbing in Fall River. Joseph Bump, Fall River, Mass. Driver with no ticket in 3 years must read this. Man dies after stabbing in Fall River, police say. 18-year-old fatal shot in Fall River. Fall River police arrested 4 seized firearms. Fall River serves pay to replace our appliances. Police arrested 40-year-old after 49-year-old man injured in a late night Fall River stabbing. 44-year-old man dead after stabbing in Fall River residence. 19 to 18 years old charged in a connection with a fatal shooting in Fall River. Columbus James Miller. Yeah. Residents in Fall River with a credit card debit could be labeled for. Update: Fall River shooting leave 18-year-old dead. The wellness homicide cases in Massachusetts history gets even wilder for allegations. Raising the can, open Fall River. Boost the sales without news break. Elderly woman, intensive care after hit and run patron crash in Fall River. That is something, okay? A 70-year-old woman gets hit by a car because he or him was desperate to go somewhere, and you hit a 70-year-old woman. I hope he gets caught, and I hope he gets the book thrown at him. Okay? That's how I feel about it. 70-year-old woman, are you kidding me? Yeah. Next to Reds. Yeah, right next to Reds. I know where that place is, where the cars come down there, and you got Reds across the street over there, down near Bay Street, just about when you cross that avenue over there next to the pizza place, Papa John's, if it's still there. You know, 70-year-old woman gets hit by a car walking across the street with a walker. You know, the first car stops, the second car stops, that the last car doesn't, and decides to swing away and hit the 7-year-old woman. Yeah, awful, man. I'm telling you. That's why I said, Mayor Paul Coogan thinks that crime is down here in the city. Crime is not down in the city. I just read off the statistics. I did. I just read off the statistics, and crime is worse here. It's even going to get worse later in the summer. So it's going to get worse, and I feel that things are not going to get any better here unless Coogan does something about it. Okay, but he wants to actually put trolley cars here. He actually wants to put water taxis here. I mean, that's all well and good to put that stuff here. Okay, it's all well and good, But what about the crime in the city of Fall River? Does it not count? I mean, you gotta limit the crime here in the city of Fall River before you put good things here. I mean, come on. I mean, it's true. I mean, you can't keep putting new stuff in here. I mean, we have a homeless problem. We got homeless. They're sleeping on the tracks. They're sleeping in the woods. We still have a homeless problem. So, I mean, you got to take care of the homeless problem. You got to take care of the crime in the city here in Fall River. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the holdup? You know what I'm saying? City councils too. They got to get on the book. They got to get on the ball too and start, thinking about the homeless crisis here and building out a new shelter and everything, a new shelter for these people to live. I never hear There's one thing I never hear. Okay, I never hear anything about helping the homeless. Okay, I never hear that. Okay, that's one thing that's one thing I never. That's one thing I never do. Here is we need to help the homeless out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hear that. So let's see here. I have some other things here to read. Maybe something. The history and overview of Child and Family Services it has been serving these communities since 1843. We are a comprehensive agency offering worldwide range of counseling and community support services and included specialty clinics, individual groups, and families, and therapy, and testing, and consultations, and adoption services, and community youth support. Okay, so substance and intervention, SUI, Child and Family Services, his mission is to help and straighten in lives and children and family. www.childandfamilyservices.org. Go to that, and you'll see it. I'm going to open up some more stuff here. Your substance is used in intervention by SUI services provided assessments for severity and substance use and intervention supportive services to individuals for all ages, Child and Family Services, and providing support with the streammates of and assistant clinics, and to become the best vision of yourself, for them, yourself, for them own recovery. We offer substance using services office in New Bedford, Fall River, and surrounding communities. Services is provided by substance using counseling, substance using clinician work closely with the mental health clinician and other providers and choices to wrap around care teams, adolescent substance using counseling, diagnostic and clinics, and train in Vincent's communities reinforcement approach by ACRA, which is focusing risky behaviors and substance. Peer recovery coach, peer provides support in the office, community, and aid in individuals with straightening their recovery and foundation. Recovery support by navigators, case managers, assistant links to client programs and services, both in communities as well as within the executive resources and Child and Family Services. Group counseling, clinics, facilities, weekly groups where individuals can expend their knowledge and recovery straighten while building social support. So, we have it right here. I'll take a picture of it later and I'll post it up online. And also, it says reaching out can be the difficult first step, but you do not need to be in active crisis to ask for help. Reach out when you want to decrease the amount of that you are using in substance. You are notching increasing problematic substance use and behaviors in surrounding areas. You are using more than you want to intent to. If you feel like you can't stop using, if you notice your substance is infecting your personal relationships and family at work. Yeah, wow. I mean, it's ending the. Did you know 1 in 7 American reported experiencing substances used by disorders, symptoms, red directions, according to one national surveys on drugs used in health. Approximately 9.2 million adults in the United States have a co-according disorder. People with mental illness are more likely to be experiencing substance disorders than those who are not affected by mental illness, co-coordinate disorders, and others. Health coordinations by the NANDB. Ending the stigma. Child Family Services is committed to ending the stigma surrounding substance and use of people are not defined by their addiction to diagnose, and some people are keeping from reaching out for help due to the approach of stigma of a addiction. If it's never too late to ask for help, and never too late to start your recovery and your journey. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's never too late, man. I will actually post this and later up on Facebook, and I will, let's see here, let me see what this is here. Let me see. Add Massachusetts. Okay. So, excuse me. Bad cold today. Stop and Shop is hiring. Stop and Shop is seeking part-time associates to join the team and taking control of your career by focusing on development and success by being part of the culture that supports and value of customers, neighbors, and each other. And other deals, candidates has great customer service skills and outgoing personality ability to work well in a team environment and able to manage tasks in a lot times frame. Stop and Shop take great pride in providing associates with an extent benefits package and a safe work environment, flexible schedules, and environment opportunity. Apply online. Stop and Shop careers with us.com. You have a promo code there. You can scan that. The promo code of Stop and Shop, and you can get the job. I'll post these up online too, so people can actually get jobs. I just kind of wanted to actually put that out there. So with that being said, I'll post those things online later, and we'll post these objects online later, this stuff online later, and we'll get back to what we were actually talking about here today. Yeah, so I mean, it's I just spoke. Wellsbury man gets 29 years in prison for kidnapping, murder in Massachusetts. That's That's something. Yeah, Secretary Bugman blames Washington for bridge design from 1960 for their failure of taking responsibility. Why? Maybe, I don't know. I just don't want to knock it off Speaker Mike Johnson trying to stop Republicans from campaigning against each other. I mean, Republicans, they can't. They need to stop campaigning against each other. You know what I'm saying? We need all Republicans to work together, and and they shouldn't be doing that. Multiple vehicle break-in reports in Warwick and neighbors. Massachusetts grocery store, 9 most commonly stolen items. Only these with a high IQ can spot a six-letter hidden in among the flowers in 15 seconds. Have a nice night. East Boston faces another scare as a woman allegedly set fire inside an AutoZone store. Concerns but amount over. What happens to Dan Bongino? Skeptical lawmakers grilled Uber and Lyft at bailout question hearing. Brayton Point licensed to make an argument to dismiss lawsuit, and Somerset residents attend the court hearing. Man accused of shooting Boston police officer was arrested in Webster for drug trafficking in 2017. Wow. And man in Attleboro almost labeled as a puppy injury waits forever home today. Mike Tyson's potential is payday in Jack Paul's fight. Cities and towns can't always get what they want from the General Assembly, and lobbyists can help. Some biennial quarters are now worth up to $4,000. Allegations emerged for Irish firefighter accused of horrendous crime during his visit in Boston. Videos White House Press Secretary Karen Jean appears to ask White House sells close to East Boston $2 billion for duplex. Rates rapid TA driver application doubled after agency raised the pay rate. Irish firefighter in Boston at St. Patrick's Day charged with rape. Police removed him from the airplane as he tried to return. Budgeting turned Washington Bridge into Marquise, invites another official. A student produced by his friend to get his leg amputated for a $1.3 million insurance scam, with up to getting only jail time. Builder 33 gives 24 hours to live 2 days after being sent home for GP surgery with antibiotics for infection. Introducing the vampire virus and what is it mean for you. Oh well. Critical New England bridge will need to demolish, replaced. Baby gorilla meets its daddy. For the first time. Officials breaking ground in Providence over front endorsement. Saving the Bay in Aquam future native specialist touch tank. Man crashed in pickup truck into imposed yesterday afternoon around 4. Man claimed that the tire of his Toyota pickup truck blew out. Bill would require Rhode Island and gun owners to lock firearms when not in use. When Five Guys changes most of their burgers and fries after being criticized for out of control prices. Wow, this is crazy. Colder start spring in the jet stream, bringing cold conditions in the air to northwest. 10 hottest million trucks of the world in 2024. From Alberto Williams, what will the 2024 hurricane name be? Firefighter from Ireland charged with rape in Boston. No, hell no, he just lies, traitor, and he is corrupt. You see, Warwick Mayor claims exclusion from business tours. Oh, okay. Tiverton police fire respond to morning collision where car crashed into home. Used to build temporary pots and deliver gas aid. UK media company Minutes Media inquires Sports Illustrated published right now. Sunday, mark of the Quinquennial celebration and St. Patrick's Day and Boston annual parade. New weight. Trying to get through all this stuff. Here is the average Social Security retired works and benefit age. Let me tell you something. Yeah. In Passover, border funding held up. Governor spending bill. One book, 5,910 volcano cabins for 7 days. Virginia cruise of 2.25 square foot room. Big on luxury. Sorry, but I have a cold today. Firefighter injured in Chinatown restaurant fire in Boston. Baby gorilla. Million state aid is available in Massachusetts for undocumented students. Wow, I mean, Muslim prisoners unfairly targeted with the paper spray saying right group. Oh, and I'm gonna get rid of that right now. I want to go to see what's going on over here in the Truth Social here. Watch the message from my son Donald Trump Jr. Today podcast is free speech rumble. Let's go. Biden's border balloon bath and litter box. Peter Naro was the first person to tell Trump to fire Fauci. Are you paying attention yet? Oh, yeah, I am. Breaking news. Biden regrams Patriot purge with incorrection for Peter Naro. I am not saying I live in the small town, but I walk through the woods behind my ranch and then about 100 yards across the field to vote. Just vote for Trump. Former President Donald Trump at Real Donald Trump said Tuesday that the 454 million bonds required to appeal in the civil fraud judgment against him could focus a fire sale of his real estate. Donald Trump, 45 million bonds. That's not going to happen. My son Donald Trump Jr. has message for all American patriots. Former President Donald Trump told Breitbart News exclusive he is considering taking up an offer of a tour from the CEO in Virginia factory that is not producing anything right now because the Democrat President Joe Biden administration screwed up Trump's Made in America pay attention to this conservative pundits who are silent about Peter Narrow being thrown behind the bar today. God. Biden administration threw Peter Narrow behind the bar today. Peter Narrow was the one China trade hawk in the entire Trump administration. He was Trump's director for trading and manufacturing and the CCP top adventure hated by the big tech and the Wall Street cronies. The Biden administration is threw one Trump senior's advisor in jail today. You think you won't do this same to you and your family? You can't. Sometimes you can't make this stuff up. Okay, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. Senior advisory, Trump, Biden threw him in jail. Are you kidding me? Senior advisory. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, I mean, this is Biden. This is the Biden administration, and this is what Biden does. This is what he has wanted all along. About to go vote for Trump in Florida. Vote for Trump. True Social, MAGA, pending. Shareholders meetings and 3/22/24. Fox News just cut off Peter Narrow as the deliverer of his final statement before being thrown into federal prison by the Biden administration. What is going on here? Yeah.
Me. One of the big stories is about what is really an unprecedented assault on the constitutional separation of powers and the doctrine of executive privilege as a critical tool dating back to George Washington of effective presidential decision making. When I walk in that prison today, the justice system, such as it is, will have done a crippling blow to the constitutional separation of powers and executive privilege. The second and related story has to do with the emergence of lawfare and the partisan weaponization of our justice system, which we have seen come to this country with a vengeance since the coming of Donald John Trump as president, and that keeps getting worse. So let me walk you through those two stories, and again, I'm hoping as journalists you will do some background, some research. I'm asking you to fact check everything I say today.
The day you realize that these colleges a scam and your degrees is ultimately worthless. On parties, war pigs in Washington, D.C. will burn in this country to the ground and stop Trump from serving we are the people to intend of their donors, lobbyists, and their trillions of dollar military industrial complex. Oh, Ohio MAGA's patriots are getting out and vote today for America's first warrior, Bernie Marino, for a U.S. Senate seat. Weird and how this current regime seems to be targeting the religion and the landlords, and why while locking up patriots. Good thing is nothing like this has ever happened before. Yes, so is all the damn evil liars. But the Democrat Party is pure evil, and they are destroying our country and on proposals. That's my belief. I'll be voting for Donald Trump in Florida today. Supreme Court denies Peter Narrow bid to stay out of prison on appeals. Must report today. Well, Supreme Court denies Peter Narrow to stay out of prison. Yeah, but nope. They denied it. He has to go to court today. What is Biden administration is doing by Peter Narrow is critical, national, and a perfect example what left is all about today. They are throwing patriots in jail. They are is all Windows address and what they're doing. Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, come on. I mean, these people stop at nothing. Something to think about a lot was Pence being the first person to turn on Flynn. A lot of people forgot about that. So yes, we need to bring back Flynn when Trump is reelected again. So yes, we need to bring back General Flynn. You know what I'm saying? Because General Flynn was one of the best in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So basically, yeah. So General Flynn was one of the best. He knew a lot about things. So exclusive new videos that shows that Biden's bus driver saying he'll run right over the Texas Trump train, and I'll put that burger right on his exclusive new videos. Yeah. Wow, Jesus, man. People always got something that they normally want to say all the time. Breaking news: Roger Stones is giving top tire analysts off the sweepstake. These people are crazy. Let me see here. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. Chuck Ridley. Let me see. Fall River Media News. Yeah. So, enjoy the free. You see this? Fall River Media News. Yeah. Is hosting this. Let's see what we got here. Travis Tuesday, test your FDLE. Southeastern California unemployment rate 5.3%. Trump is approved again that he is in Kingmaker. Test your FDL and knowledge in your travels seriously of this week's questions, which the FDLE really stretch from the Florida-Alabama border to the Gulf of Mexico, 1 Tampa Bay, 2 Pasco, 2 Orlando, Fort Myers, and answer all the applications. Right. Leading reports by breaking Trump reported a cabinet possibility, according to Fox News, includes Ted Cruz, Attorney General, DHS Secretary Mike Lee, Attorney General Kevin McCarthy, Chief of Staff, Trump rumor VIP pick, according to Fox News exclusive. So, bird showing Right Angel News. The Biden administration is now saying that it's going to grant Texas officials to arrest illegals. Oh yeah, I mean legals, they should be arrested. I mean, come on. I mean, there was actually no plan. Okay, no plan at all. Okay, no plan whatsoever to bring these people over here. Okay, Biden didn't have a plan. Governor Healy did not have a plan. Nobody had a plan for this. Okay, but they decided to open up these borders and to bring these people here. Okay, without a plan. Okay, they didn't set up a plan. They didn't say, well, we need to set up a plan. We need to set up housing for these people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody did that. Okay, nobody had a plan to do anything. Okay, nobody at all. Okay, and I want to congratulate Jordan Sylvia too, as well, for hey, did a good job, and interrupting these meetings. Good for you, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the only one, Jordan Sylvia, that has the guts to interrupt meetings. Good. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But if it's right, it's right. And it's your right. So, but anyways, I just want to get back to what I was actually saying. But still, I mean, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna have a plan, right? So, when you think that the the Healy and Driscoll administration would have a plan to, to take care of the situation. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody had a plan. Okay, you know what? Just leave the borders open. Let people come in. Let people come in. We'll support them. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan for these things. Okay, and when you have a plan, the plan works better. Okay, you just don't say, okay, well, we're just going to bring people over here. We're just going to open up the borders and let people come here. Okay, which is not fair. It's not right. Okay, you got to have a plan. Okay, because something. And let's put it this way: Joe did not have a plan either. Okay, the Healy Driscoll administration did not have a plan either. Okay, she did not have a plan. Okay, so and thank you, Scott, Anthony. Yes, it is. Hi, Dave. Great show. Yes, it is. It's always a great show when Fall River Media News is on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. At 6. I'll probably Wednesday. I'm hoping that Ron comes, but we'll see. And Ron comes on because Ron usually comes on and does a show with me, and so. But I just wanted to say that the Driscoll administration, I mean, they they did not have a plan. When you do something, you gotta have a plan. And just want to tell you this, that the Child and Family Services on 160 Osborne Street, Ball River, Mass. 02724. Phone number 508-676-5708. Fax number is 508-676-1948. You go to www.childandfamilyservices.org. Walk-in hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We'll need intake for care coordinators. So, I mean, and plus we also have other services there too, as well. If you need help with food stamps, housing situations too, you can actually inquire that too. So no waiting on a wait list for counseling. Just walk in and they'll help you. You know what I'm saying with it. But with that being said, you gotta still have a little time here. So how many times we should walk to the gym? That is an Asian lending. Let's see this. What's going on here? Do you agree with Jim Jordan saying that all 50 states should mandate voters for ID for the 2024 election? Yes, of course. Why not? Breaking news: huge break in Supreme Court. Oh, I gotta read this one. Wait, hold on here. I gotta read this one here. This one here I gotta read. Let me see here. Elon Musk is a memory loss of a financial things of the past. Just a VIP qualification. He's out. Trump is officially breaking Supreme Court crackdown. Justice Bernard ordered. Breaking TV star Rush hospitalized. Please pray. Breaking news: Trump rated rule not guilty. Wow, I'm just not feeling well today. Sorry. Yeah, I just have asthma and stuff. Ugh. Pictures of readers to old bill versus new bills after using Elon vision. Yeah. Tragedy shook up the Tesla plan for as the enormous of their falling colleagues and many employees asked me for me could be helped and was not personally devastated when I heard the news by Dorothy was such a kind soul and integral to the team. Suggested she was working hard for was looking forward to retire soon, but this electronic power industrial control with their prices are going during their tough times. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Just my asthma and stuff. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what else is going on here. Let's see here. All right, yeah. Well, you guys can actually look up, all the videos that I posted today on Fall River Media, on all the videos I posted today. So you guys can actually look that up and see. What all the Stop and Shop is good. Yeah, well, Stop and Shop is good. We are hiring. I'll be posting that later. So I'm not going to listen to these people, doing that. So, top Massachusetts court reinstated a first-degree murder conviction is cut from wound killing. Wow. Yep. Haley and Driscoll a swift appear to do Queens at St. Patrick's Day breakfast. Ah, wonderful. Pilot assassinated, former U.S. president exposed. Oof. 5 things burglars do during home invasion in New England house. Degrees with media communication online. Buckingham Palace just responded to report that King Charles is dead a month after his cancer diagnosis. Oh, he died, King Charles. Yeah, after his cancer diagnosis. What Joan Fabric is bankruptcy means for 21 mass locations. House Demons cause appointed personally to key panel. President Obama picks again Colin Clerk for second year in a row after releasing the NCCA break-it. Fairhaven Police Department swearing in the new officer from Cambridge Police Department. Tyson slams for hiring immigrants while laying off U.S. workers. Reports put Fall River Emerald among wood for popular chef. Where is he on the list? Baby laughs, funny videos, baby to watch. Land closure for plant for Route 138 at the Red Dot Pale Bridge ramp project. The authorities say that the suspect member of the Durland Fire Bridge was visiting Boston for St. Patrick's Day weekend. Trump says there will be bloodbath if it won't be. I'm not reading that part. I won't 1,000 prizes playing for scratch tickets, but they automatically took away 28,500 when collected. Florida 2024 primary results. I want to go home. My mother, migrant, abandoned by cartels, rescued. Laura Costello got fed up with Kevin O'Leary and he shut him down. It ended up being beautiful winter days before New Bedford NBMS, Massachusetts. Michael Jackson, interstate executor removal star mom figures along with 6 passed away by day before have learned was being inducted into the Central. I am terrified of food in heaven, Eastern, anything for a year. My last birthday cake was Columbus with candy. Let me see here. Truck driver accused of killing pregnant Miss woman during their hearing in Pennsylvania. $18 foods by killing New clue discovered by searching for a missing student really strains. 11 life changes and haircuts for women over 40 can make you look 10 years younger, according to Styles. Drug recall, what you need to know. Haiti crisis impeaching George's family. I brought storage units for 1,000, and when I started digging, I uncovered a secret stash worth of so much more. Some Olympics banned for countries from the opening ceremonies. Wow. Layoffs and continue nationwide for economic concerns raising. 9 products for experts saying that you should buy from Walmart. Federal funding of $2 million scare for a new 181 interchange in Gulford Spring Road. How would you a city is far from nuclear attacks? These are 15 biggest U.S. targets for foreign yeah. But I want to tell you guys, because this is my show's almost ended, but I'm going to tell you guys, okay? If Haley wins the presidential election, she's gonna raise your retirement to 70, but she's not gonna win. Trump's gonna win. Man, yeah, it is. There is so much, let me put it to you this way. I could be on here all day, all night, okay, and talk about stuff that's going on throughout this whole country, okay. I can talk about, shootings, robberies, things that are happening, accidents, but you know why accidents happen all the time? You know why accidents happen all the time? Because people talk on their phones. Okay, some texts like this while driving. You know what I'm saying? We have to find some kind of solution to this problem. So, I'm sorry, but we have to find some kind of solution to this problem, the texting and driving, because there's a lot of accidents, okay, around, okay, there is, and we either got to enforce it. We got to enforce this, okay? If government is not going to do it, okay? If Mayor Paul Coogan is not going to do it, find the resources to do it, then guess what? Then we should be taking it up on ourselves and stand out there enforcing, the texting and driving laws around here in Massachusetts. Because there's too many accidents, okay? Accidents, on Plymouth Avenue, accidents on accidents downtown. There's accidents everywhere on the highways. I mean, if you look on my page, okay, if you look on my page, you'll see it. I'm out there, okay. So, but I'm gonna tell you, just be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? I'll cover whatever. I'll cover most of the stuff that's going on here in Fall River. So I'll cover most of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll cover accidents. Whatever I can do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to protect the citizens of Fall River. Trying to protect the citizens of Fall River because people out, cops can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Cops can't do it all. No, they can't. Okay. My scanner goes off 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At nighttime, sometimes during the day, you're either hearing 50 gray, or you're hearing domestic violence, or there's 5 people fighting outside. I mean, or 6 people, or you're hearing, just like the other day when I went to work this morning, there was a woman screaming at a 16-year-old at the Fall River bus station. You know what I'm saying? And how is screaming at somebody work? Okay? You leave and you walk away. That's what you do. Walk away, let them and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or put a pair of headsets on and get on the bus and go where you gotta go, and that's it. That's my advice. Fighting, bullying people, robbing people is not the answer. Domestic violence is not the answer to anyone's problem. Okay? Anyone's. Okay? We have counseling. We have counseling. We got people to talk to that you can talk to. Okay? That is the way out. Okay? If you have an issue, talk it out. Okay? Talk it out with your counselor. Because if you bring it on the street, guess what's happened? Then it's going to cause problems. And then guess what? Then the cops come and then you're arrested. Then you're forced to go see counseling. Okay? So, that is my message today. But what I want to say is, you can hold your politicians accountable. Keep holding them accountable. Keep, keep holding them accountable. Okay? You hold Mayor Paul Coogan accountable for his actions. You hold the city council accountable for their actions. Okay? Please look at my videos that I put up on Facebook and on Fall River Media News. Please do so. I'm on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. But I'll come up with something better that you guys could work well for you guys to listen. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. And I have a cold today. I would stay on a little longer, but I have a cold. But I will be on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So take care, everybody. This is Dave Mead from Fall River Media News. I bring you the latest on what is going on. So, take care and have a great night, everyone. I want to thank Scott Anthony for watching.